All right, what is going on, guys? So we have the video I've been like in wait to make for so long because all of this started actually back in March, which is like so many months ago. I think it was like March. I still remember the day. Yeet messages me and he's like, "Dude, did you just get an email from Marvel?" And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I check my email like usually like once a night or something before I go to bed. So I was like, I don't know. I open my email and then I see it's like about this tournament, and I'm like, dude, what is this for? Like, dude, what? Like, this is crazy. So they asked me if I wanted to be a part of it and everything. And I'm like, yes, absolutely. And then because I'm Canadian, I had to go through. So basically, what Marvel wanted was for anyone outside of the U.S. coming into this tournament to have a visa, a work visa, basically. So I had to go through this whole process of getting one, man, and it was really really annoying to get. But eventually I got it. I had to go to this U.S. embassy a couple hours away from my city. It took like 2 hours in there waiting in line. You weren't allowed to have your phone or anything. It was like airport security in there. It was crazy, man. But yeah, I finally got it. So yeah, that was all taken care of. That was like in August, no, July. Yeah, in July I got that done, and then yeah, I was just waiting for really information on the tournament. Like the only other person I knew that was in the tournament was Yeet, and I knew Brian was a host. I was like, Brian, did you get an email from Marvel too? He's like, maybe. I was like, he didn't want to tell me. Okay, but yeah, I eventually found out he was a host. But yeah, I had no idea who else I was going up against or anything like that. And then it was actually when I was camping in August. No, late July, when San Diego Comic-Con happened, and they revealed the tournament to everyone, and they showed the bracket basically, like who's gonna be facing who, and they asked me like, is there any dates that, like, because I knew it was 9 weeks, they're like, any dates that you can't be a part of? I'm like, only the first week because I'll be at the lake with my friends. I wouldn't be able to go to New York, so any other week is fine, except for that first one. And then I see the bracket, and I'm week 9. I'm like, oh man, I have to wait. I was like, week 9, okay, that's maybe good because like I can see maybe what the tournament's all about. Practice prior to. Maybe just get some insight. I had a lot of time to think about it, but at the same time, I don't want to wait so long. And then I looked at the dates even more, and it's literally like, I fly out on Tuesday. I'm there for Wednesday, and then I leave on Thursday from New York. Now I'm back. It's Friday, and then on Monday, like right after the weekend here on Monday, I go back for Comic-Con. So it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take like fly 4 times within like 2 weeks. So that's. But I was just happy to be a part of this and everything, right? But then I see I have the analyzer in my bracket. It's like, really, they're gonna really put him in mind to start with. Like, he is very good, so it's gonna be difficult just to make it in to the next part of the tournament. So like, it was rough. But then I also see like Invincible was in there. I was excited to see him. Yeet, saw a whole bunch of other people I knew. So like, I was really excited, man. And so finally, week 9 comes, and leading up to this, man, I thought about it all the time. I was pretty nervous to go up here. Like, it's such a big thing. Like I wanted to win, but like I was pretty nervous, and it is crazy, man. It's such a crazy opportunity. So we finally get out there. So I get to New York on Tuesday. And I get to my hotel at about like 6 o'clock. It took a while to get there from taking like an Uber. And then Brian comes in to the hotel, so we meet up. We pretty much hung out the first night, got some food, and then we also opened up some of my crystals, which I'm sure all you guys have seen now. Got that 6-star Captain Marvel, man. Such a good pull. I was so happy with that. And yeah, that was pretty much it. We just chilled for the night and then went to bed. The next day, we walked to the Marvel headquarters, and we were a little bit late. So when we got there, Crafty and Analyzer were already there. Met up with them, said what's up, started talking and everything, and it was cool. Like, I've met Analyzer in 2017 at that Comic-Con, so, we're cool. First time meeting Crafty, though, that guy was really cool, too. Yeah, we pretty much just hung out there, went through, like, a dry run of how everything was going to work on the stream. Then we did the poses and everything. That was the part I didn't really want to do, but it was actually kind of fun, man. It was pretty cool. They had, like, a fog machine. and they were like really cool about doing the pose and like helping me out and everything. So yeah, that wasn't as bad as I thought. And then they had a person to do makeup, so I had makeup put on me, which was extremely weird. Never had that before, but it was cool. The girl that did the makeup was really nice. But it was basically so that like when you're on the stream, so if you sweat, you're not all shiny and everything. That's basically the main reason I think for the makeup. But it was really weird to wear makeup. It makes me so happy that I'm not a girl, man. I'd hate to wear makeup. So yeah, and then we go break for lunch, come back, and we're just waiting until the tournament's about to start, right? And then so we sit down in like 3 chairs behind the set, and so Analyzer's going first, right? And I am getting nervous, man. I am getting extremely nervous at this point, but I'm glad I'm not going first. So I studied the Maestro fight a fair bit. I watched back the week 5, I think it was, with Roasted Bagel and those guys, and I watched that probably like 3 times. That was really how I practiced. It's hard to practice for this fight because I can evade Maestro's L1 all day long. But it doesn't matter because Spider-Gwen's going to auto-evade it, and there's no way where I can really just let her practice auto-evading. Like, I'm not used to that. I didn't really know how to practice for it, so I found the best way to practice was just to watch what Roasted Bagel did, because he was the only one to kill Maestro, and then, study that, and then pretty much just make my own plan on how I would do the fight, how I would do it better, how it would change, and everything. And the only strategy I had was how to start the fight, which was pretty much... don't let him use an L1 until I use my L1, because then I'll be at 5 charges, and then I just auto-evade. And then pretty much from there, it's just try to bait L1s, and that was pretty much my plan, just going after the L1s. It's not much of a plan, right? It's really it's all about performing and executing on the spot. So yeah, it's really nerve-wracking. So Analyzer went first. So let's go ahead now actually break down the fights themselves. So so here's his actual fight here. In the practice round, he got him down to like 17%, which was really crazy. It was kind of hard for me to see like where I was sitting behind the stage. I had to like peek my head up like this, just kind of like get a glimpse of what was going on. And yeah, so he drops the L1, so now he's at 5 charges. So now when he baits the specials, he has guaranteed auto evasion as long as he just lets Spider-Gwen do it. And here he's going for the L2 bait. Trying to get that special out of Maestro. That's the problem with Maestro. If he doesn't throw those specials, man, you're losing time. But he throws the special here, and everything's going really good. So he chooses to go for an L1 here to enervate Maestro, so he can just keep intercepting in the corner. Gets the full auto evade. That works really well for him. And now he's going to go for some intercepts against the wall. So, Maestro's power is locked down, so he's just going to keep enervating, keep going for intercepts to try to get in as fast a time as possible. Analyzer, that's what he's all about, is those intercepts. So yeah, he just keeps going for him here. 4-hit combos, back off, intercept. And yeah, man, it's working when Maestro cooperates, but if he doesn't cooperate, it's a little sketchy. Right there, his combo gets kind of messed up from his auto evasion. And then he goes for an L2 here, and it crits, and boom, he kills him. Dude, that was nuts. Like I said, I could barely like really see what was going on, but he gets 1 minute and 13 seconds. So sitting like behind the set, and after studying the fight from Roasted Bagel and everything, he did it in like 2 minutes, 2 seconds or something. He got hit like 7 times. So doing the math on that fight, I was like, okay, I can probably get Maestro down in 1.5 minutes with Spider-Gwen. That's the number I landed on. Like I can probably guarantee I can do it in about that time, give or take, a little bit. And then Analyzer puts up 1 minute 13, and I'm like, what? Like on the outside, I'm like completely calm, stoic face, but on the inside, bro, alarms are going off. What? Just 1 minute 13? How am I supposed to follow that up, man? Like I was already nervous, and now this just. But I'm like, okay. So then Analyzer, comes off, and the director guy that was in charge of everything, he grabs me. He's like, okay, let's go. You're on. So I go sit down, and I'm just like. Okay, like say hi to Josh and Ryan and everything, and I was like, okay, let's just go. So we get to me. Where am I at here? So right here, I believe. Yeah. So get to here. And man, I'm pretty nervous. I'm pretty nervous. You know, I did the warm up, and you know, I wasn't trying to have a crazy warm up. I was just trying to get a feel for the fight, really get the feel for the auto evasion and everything. That's all I was trying to do in the warm up. So hopping into this fight, like I said, my main goal is here just to get off the L1. So right here, I stop my combo short at a 4-hit combo, beta heavy attack so he doesn't throw a special, and I get off my special. So this is going to give me 5 evasion charges, and now I can guaranteed auto evasion on the L1, so I'm not worried. So I really need him to throw this special 2 here. Boom. He cooperates, he throws it, that's great. Now at this point, I don't want to use any more special 1s because I want him to throw those specials just to get quicker ins. So yeah, I push him to an L2 here. He gains power really fast, but that's fine. So now I just need to bait out the special 2 again. You know, the plan originally was to bait L1s, but hey, it's fine. So right here I get to my special 2. So I know this is going to do some good damage. Right here I'm looking at the paralyze. I'm like, okay, I think I can get in 2 combos. So I throw 2 mediums and then go for a full 5-hit combo. And drop my L1 here. And at this point, it's like, dude, it's right here. So let me pause it and talk for a sec. So I tried to evade a special 2 there. He didn't throw it. He backs off. At this point, I'm like, okay, I either go for it. I either just go for it, man, and hope for some enervates, or I keep trying to bait the special out, and either, you know, he throws it, and you know, it's good, or he's just not going to throw it, and then it's not going to matter because my time is going to be too long. So, and keep in mind, there's no timers here, so I have to make a decision right now. I can't hesitate. So, you know, I go for it, bro. I hope for the enervates. I intercept right there. Boom, get the enervate. And I'm just watching the enervate. I keep re-triggering it. I'm like, okay, then as long as I keep re-triggering, boom, I triggered it again. I'm like, all right, let's go for it. I triggered it again, drop the L1, and boom, get it down. And then right here, man, you see Ryan's face or Josh's face. He's like, and for me, like I said, there's no time. So this was like the longest 2 seconds ever. Like I thought I was pretty fast, but I have no idea what my time is. And I see them like, what is the time there? This was the longest 2 seconds ever. And boom, 109. I was like, is this for real? Like that 109, dude. Like that's good. Like I was just like in shock. Like I felt like literally like I was carrying a backpack filled with bricks that just weighed like 1,000 pounds, and I feel like I just took it off after this fight and sat down and I could breathe. Like I did it. Like it's crazy, man. Absolutely insane, dude. And yeah, man, that was it. That was good enough, and it worked, bro. It was crazy. 4 seconds. Like 4 seconds, man. Absolutely crazy. And then you know, we had Crafty go here. And his start was actually, I think it might have been the best start out of everyone, man. It was really good. Here he's getting his intercepts in and everything's going really good here. When I was watching him, I was like, holy crap, like he's doing really good. Like, uh-oh. Like that's not good for me. Like his start, man, like look, he was just killing it. And then but the problem was I'm pretty sure he blocks the special 1. And so if Spider-Gwen's blocking, she won't auto-evade. So you really just need to take your left hand off the phone, man, and let her do her thing. Right here, his combos were getting a little messed up here, and then yeah, I think here, yeah, he throws the L1, and he was trying to evade it himself. You know, it's muscle memory to try that, but you literally just gotta take your hand off the phone, man, and let her do her thing. And for me, if you guys remember, I was sweating, man. I was wiping my hands off, you know. I was a little sweaty. So, like, when he throws the L1, man, I literally take my hand off the phone and I wipe it off. Dry it off a little bit, you know. That's what I do in the fight, man. I take my hand off the phone, wipe off my hand, you know. And, yeah, that's just that's the way I do it, man. You gotta just let her do her thing. But Crafty, man, he's a really good dude. He was really, really nice. Great to meet him. Great hanging out with him. And yeah, dude, we took home the win for week number 9. Man, the beard, the beard looks. I like it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the breakdown from my perspective. What it was like, kind of in my my point of view. And like right after this, they went to go do the to pick the finalists, and so we were all sitting on the couch, right? And they like cut, and Ryan and Josh just sprint away. I'm wait, what? Like I thought we were gonna do it on the couch, man. I thought I was gonna be a part of it or something, but they just dipped. I was like, am I clear? Can I go? Like, are we out? Like, I was like, what just happened? And then yeah, so they go to do the draw, and let's go skip to that, man. They pull my name first. So we were watching this little TV, and it kind of already started before we saw. As soon as I saw like week 9, and I was like, wait, what are they putting me in or something? Like I don't know what was going on. We had no audio either. But they just picked me first. So now at Comic-Con, I have to go first for the tournament. So, yeah, that's it's going to suck. So, it was, felt, I don't know, man. Right after I win, I find out I have to go first. Like, but, we're going to see. Hopefully I get, like, a practice run or some time to prepare because, if I have time to really think about a strategy and then plan out the fight in my head, sort of, like, just get an idea, it's it makes it a lot easier and just having a plan, But, if I got to come up with something on the spot, I guess so. I'm just glad I won this week. That's what I really wanted to win this week. And I couldn't have asked for a better match. Like, dude, like Analyzer put up an insane time. It was such a close match, dude. Like, it was great. It was really great. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything from my point of view. I hope you guys enjoyed. Pretty much after the tournament, went back to the hotel just to kind of chillax for a bit, cause yeah, I just needed a break. I just needed to sit in bed, breathe. I went and watched the tournament again just to see what it was like to watch it and to watch this part, cause like I said, I had no audio. And then yeah, we went out to Dave & Buster's, had a nice steak dinner, played some of the arcade game. Everybody came out. It was fun. Hung out for a bit, and went back to the hotel. And then the next morning, got up, came back home to Canada. So that was pretty much it. It was a fun trip, but yeah, I'm really excited for Comic-Con. Let me know what you guys thought of this, of the tournament. It's pretty crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, after having, I was like, did that just happen? Like, is this for real, man? Like, did I, like, I was in shock, man. It was awesome, though. And, oh, yeah, one other thing I wanted to say is that, like I said always how nervous I was, but once the fight started, I wasn't nervous. I was just laser focused, zoned in, and yeah, I wasn't nervous once I actually got into the fight. Like once I'm actually in the fight, my focus is on it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. Drop a like if so. Subscribe for some more content. It's gonna be crazy, man. So real quick, let's just see what the final order is here of everything. So that's the final order. Of course, I'm first. We've got to see what it's like, though. Who knows, man? I'm excited. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.